Distinguished guests, if you are able, please stand. Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Dame Cindy Kirro, Governor-General of New Zealand.
O tata. He honore, he kororia, he maungarongo ki runga ki te mato te whenua, he whakaaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa. Aro haina ngā teina me ngā tuakana e noho nei I rungi te whakaaro kotahi, pai marire.
Please be seated. E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā iwi o ngā haue whā, tēnei aku mihi mahana ki o koutou, nau mai, hara mai ki te whare nei, te whare o te kāwana tēnara, ki whanganuiatara, kao, ki tāmaki makaurau. Tēnā koutou katoa. Distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Government House in Auckland, not Wellington, for today's investiture ceremony. I'd like to specifically acknowledge the Honourable Mark Mitchell, Minister of the Crown, Commissioner, Police Chambers, New Zealand Police, Mr Joe Haruira, our kaumātua, and Mrs Pauline Hopa, our kuia. Tēnā koutou katoa. Hosting investiture ceremonies is one of the most important duties that I perform on behalf of His Majesty, the King of New Zealand. I am delighted to bring together such an extraordinary group of New Zealanders. You have each brought pride and a greater sense of well-being to Aotearoa New Zealand through your outstanding achievements, your service, and your courage. On behalf of all New Zealanders, I extend my sincerest thanks to you for your contributions. After each recipient is honoured, I invite you to join with me in congratulating them. Mr Ward Carmel will now summon the recipients and read their citations.
Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of a companion of the Bravery Star, the late Mr Hussein al-Umari of Christchurch, for an act of outstanding bravery in a situation of danger. On Friday, 15 March 2019, Mr Hussein al-Umari attended afternoon prayer at the Al-Noor Mosque on Deans Avenue in Christchurch. He entered the main prayer room just before 1:30 p.m, greeting fellow worshippers and commencing his prayer near the front row. Shortly before 1:40 p.m, a lone gunman armed with semi-automatic shotguns and assault rifles with several hundred rounds of ammunition commenced an attack on the Al-Noor Mosque. The gunman entered the mosque and made his way to the main prayer room, shooting people in the main entranceway and along the corridor. The congregation attempted to flee from the gunman as he came down the corridor and into the main prayer room. most of the congregation fled to the sides of the prayer room. Several people directly in line of the corridor were shot. Mr. Hussein, hearing the shots, turned around to face the gunman. He stood up and walked purposefully in the direction of the corridor. At this time, the gunman had turned in the corridor to shoot into the adjacent library room. Mr. Hussein yelled at the gunman and moved towards a second door where the main prayer room adjoined the library, following the direction of the gunman's shots while the other worshippers were moving away towards exits. Mr. Hussein entered the library, encountering no one inside, as the gunman had continued into the main prayer room. Instead of moving through the library towards an exit, Mr. Hussein returned into the main prayer room. At this time, the gunman had begun shooting worshippers in the main prayer room. Mr. Hussein turned to face the gunman as he entered, and at this time being the only person standing on his side of the room as others tried to flee or take cover. The gunman shot Mr. Hussein, and he fell to the floor. While the gunman was focused on worshippers around Mr. Hussein, another worshipper from the other side of the prayer room ran over and tackled the gunman from behind, knocking him to the ground. In challenging the gunman, Mr. Hussein drew attention away from others who were able to flee. Mr. Hussein's selfless actions demonstrated outstanding bravery at the cost of his life. Mr. Hussein's insignia will be received by his father, Hazim al-Umari, mother Jana Izzat, and sister Aya al-Umari. Please come forward. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, the investiture has concluded.
New Zealand's honours system is our highest public affirmation of outstanding individual achievement and service. It reinforces those things that make our society better. The pursuit of excellence, manaakitanga, and service to the public good. To our recipients, it has been a privilege to hear your stories. We have heard accounts of extraordinary dedication and success, and we have heard heartbreaking accounts of extraordinary courage in the face of danger. Our communities are particularly indebted to individuals who have the presence of mind to act when others are threatened with harm, and to do so without pausing to consider the risk to their own lives. Their actions exemplify the qualities described by Nelson Mandela when he said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave person is not someone who does not feel afraid, but someone who conquers that fear." Please Wear your insignia with pride at every opportunity, knowing that the service acknowledged today is an inspiration to others. On behalf of the King of New Zealand and all New Zealanders, I congratulate you on the honour attributed in today's ceremony, and I thank you once again for your service to our country. Kia ora, e huihu mai nei I tēnei rā. Very shortly, the formal part of this afternoon's ceremony will conclude, and I will welcome you and invite you to enjoy the manaakitanga of the house at this special time among family and friends and colleagues. But first, I invite you to look at the back of your program for the words to the national anthem in te reo and in English, and please stand with me and join in singing the national anthem.